How are you now? So, Jezzabell's back in the shop. We had to tighten up the power steering belt, and you wouldn't think you'd need her inside for that, but these 307 Olds engines, you got to tighten them from underneath. There's two bolts at the bottom of the power steering pump that you can't get from up top. GM, in all their infinite wisdom, decided that was a good idea. I don't know why. I think it's incredibly stupid. The other side of the coin is your water pump doesn't run off your crank in these like it should. It runs off your power steering. So when your belt screeches and screams and snaps, you got no way to keep cool. Anyway, that's done. We got that done. Tomorrow we're going to put some brake hoses on the front. I did get my front window trim put back on, and some trim back here at the back of her. The rear side windows. And that is all the chrome trim she's getting, both sides. Of course, the grille and bumpers and that are chrome, and that's, we're sticking with that. But now I want to tint these windows. And I need to do that before I put the rest of the interior back in. Because those pieces that go over the back fenders and the inside will be in the way if I tint the windows. And I also want to put this little subwoofer in. And this old amplifier that I got a flea market for $2, $5, something like that. It was cheap anyway. You know me, dirt friggin' cheap or it doesn't come home. That's got to be done. Again, before the interior goes back in and probably before the windows are tinted. And in order for that to happen, we're going to have to swap out my lovely Audiovox cassette deck. The bass and treble switch stopped working, so she thinks she's got full treble all the time. And when I put this little cassette adapter in that I got for my my Bluetooth, it actually has fairly clear sound, clearer than this cassette deck does itself, but because my bass treble selector doesn't work, I have way too many highs. So, in order for that to happen, make my way over to my stereo collection here. Vintage radios and garbage and whatnot. This old MEI cassette deck that we tested out, I think we're going to put that in because as far as I know, all that works. All that so I can have my cassettes every now and then. And I might also tie in one of these CD players while I'm at it. So you can see how things snowball. And when things snowball like that, that's how I get myself into trouble. Anyway, nothing else, so I'm going to put the brake hoses on tomorrow. And this evening I may come out here and put some door panels back in. Probably won't film too much of that. It's pretty boring. Nobody seemed to have any interest in stereo videos, and that's fine. I understand that. That's more for me than anybody. So that's where we're at with that. We'll have to see what happens. Carry on from there. I ended up having to tighten my hood ornament down a little bit better. I bumped it when I was trying to change my belts and busted them out, so she's a lot more secure now. We may even try these wheels on tomorrow too. I'm kind of half interested in seeing how they look. Could run them for a few more weeks before the snow flies, I guess. So that is unfortunately all I have to report at this point. Not anything really exciting going on this weekend. Just maintenance. So I don't really have time to do anything with the projects, although the Buick is making its way in here hopefully in the next 4 or 5 days, because that's got to happen. And that's pretty well it. Just maintenance. My belt that need to be done. Put a couple brake hoses on tomorrow. Dave will be here to help me bleed the brakes. And yeah. Nothing exciting, folks, but sorry. We're all busy. So anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.